Welcome to Trendval's 2019-2020 A Year in Review. I'm Executive Director Amber Darling. Trendval's catchment area includes the City of Belleville, the City of Quinte West, Town of Deseronto, Tyendinaga Township, Sterling Rawdon, and the Mohawks of the Bay of Quinte area. We have 4 pillars of focus under the Community Futures programming, including business information and counseling, financing or access to capital, community economic development projects, and strategic planning with community stakeholders. From April 1st, 2019 to March 31st, 2020, Trendval had 41 loans, 5 of which were startups, and 36 expansions, valuing at $2.196 million, almost $2.2 million, and impacting 207 jobs. Since Trendval's inception in 1987, we have invested $38 million into the local community via 910 loans, with a job impact just from the investment fund of 4,541. Trendval partners with Futurepreneur Canada and the Business Development Bank of Canada to further our investment into the community, and together through Futurepreneur and the Business Development Canada, we have invested over $6 million, with leveraging between those two programs of almost $28 million. Trendval is this area's lender of opportunity. Last year, we supported 17 community economic development projects totaling $57,250, which also had a leverage of $143,700. Some of the community development projects we supported was Youth to Youth Summit, the Docks by the Bay Physician Recruitment, Deseronto Economic Development Strategy, the RCAF Memorial Museum, Sterling Rawdon Trails Initiative, the Belleville Farmers Market, the Tyendinaga Township Farmers Market, a new program that we'll be launching soon called Mentor Connect, the Ontario Tourism Innovation Lab, and Quinte Young Professionals. We like to think of community economic development projects as our way of being a local solution for our local economies. In addition to our business financing services, Trendval also offers business advisory services. Last year, we conducted 185 counseling interviews to non-loan clients, had a job impact of 147, and assisted 77 businesses. Some of these businesses did receive referrals to one of our 40 business and economic development partners in the area that can also further assist them. Business advisory services can include business planning, cash flow forecasting, marketing plans, how to import, how to export, and simply who to call to get some help. Trendval and other community futures in Eastern Ontario receive funding from the Federal Economic Development Agency for Southern Ontario, or FedDev Ontario, to help businesses access new markets or adopt advanced innovation processes. Trendval contributed $500,000 in grant funding, which leveraged $666,000 to 8 businesses that had a job impact of 119. In March 2019, our world changed due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Trendval was one of the first to assist our local businesses with funding. Released on March 16th, we provided business opportunities and lending for 17 businesses to keep them afloat, providing relief funding when it was necessary, totaling $254,000. With the many different programs the Government of Canada put out, one of them was the Regional Relief and Recovery Fund for Community Futures that started on May the 19th. And between then and June 16th, we've assisted 18 businesses with $564,000 in funding. The total of this fund is nearly $1 million. With the assistance that Trendval provided at the onset of the pandemic and the Regional Relief and Recovery Fund, we've committed another $1.25 million into the local economy that will assist 42 businesses and help with the job impact, keeping those jobs maintained in our area during this pandemic of over 100 jobs. Trunville is the managing partner of the Small Business Centre on behalf of the City of Belleville through funding from the Province of Ontario. Additional funding support comes from the City of Quinte West and Quinte Economic Development Commission and City of Belleville. The Small Business Centre provides 3 different avenues: core services, the Starter Plus program, and the Summer Company program. Last year, core services seen over 1,400 inquiries. They had 292 consultations with a 68 job impact. We provided 43 workshops, 4 events, and those events and workshops had an attendance of 759. Last year, the Small Business Centre, through the Starter Company Plus program, provided $107,000 in grants to 14 businesses. These 14 businesses not only received funding, but also receive training and mentoring to round out the business services. 7 Summer Company participants participated last year, receiving $21,000 in grants. The Summer Company program is a youth program for business entrepreneurship from ages 15 to 29. This past year, we recognize our retiring chair, Adam Hannafin. Adam has been on the board since 2017 and is retiring from the Trunville board, and we will be welcoming a new chair, Joanna March, on June 25th. Introducing our 2020-2021 Board of Directors at Trunville. Our new chair, Joanna March, and our new vice chair, Matthew Page, Secretary Treasurer Chris Fraser, and directors Shandy Davis, Karen Gergeron, Liz Canuta, Carol McDonald, Jamie O'Shea, Robin Pilon, Rob Rossett, and Dave Wilson are the heart of the Trunville organization, providing many volunteer hours and commitment to the services that we offer. I'd like to take a moment to thank our Trunville and Small Business Centre team. We have Barb Wilson, Office and Loans Administrator, Harry Todd, Rio Coordinator and Bookkeeper, Brianna Rossett, Office and Events Coordinator, Luc Fournier, Program Coordinator. There's myself, Amber Darling, Executive Director, and Eileen Brown, Business and Loans Advisor. Thanks to the team for all your hard work, not just for this year, but for the many years of service that you've all put in. Thank you for listening to the annual report for Trunville and the Small Business Centre for 2019-2020. You can download the full report on the Trunville website at trunville.ca. Also visit the smallbusinesscentre.com website for all programs and services delivered by the Small Business Centre. Thank you.